Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1. Here with Nothing Good Happens After 2 a.m. is me, Eddie.
And Alec.
And today we've come with great news.
We are going to discuss divine timing.
What about timing is so divine? Why do they say divine in the Bible? What is it about the divineness of time that encourages us to live such a life?
Well, I think time is something that you kind of take for granted sometimes, and you don't really notice the time that you're given or the time that you have when you're doing something. For say, you'll never know, for me, I'll never be 16 again working my first job. Like that's something. I won't be seeing those people again. And I feel like in that moment when you're really working it, you don't suspect that, like the last time you'd ever work that job, the last time I'd ever go and hang out with my boy Baristo at the Cardinal Stadium,
I think what it is it's a moment in time where we realize we didn't live in the moment. We lived how we felt, and we allowed that moment to go over past us and become something that we don't remember. So then we reminisce the times that we've sat here in our heads in a constant state of mind that the more we sit here, the more we realize how time means something to us, how it controls how we feel in every moment.
Yeah. And I feel like it's a really sensitive topic too, because I feel like sometimes when you're in a moment, you really don't like, you'll be sitting there like, oh, when am I going to go home? When am I going to be in bed? When am I going to just be laying down and not be in this moment? But then like you realize, wow, that was 2 years ago. Like I remember being in that moment, but it's fragile because I can't go back, and it's hard to accept that sometimes. I miss my family too, and I feel like it's hard to accept, like, being so young. Like, I'm never gonna wake up again in the morning and tell my mom, good morning, unless I'm home visiting.
Right.
And that's the sad truth.
That's the sad truth. And I think what we as humans fail to see is that the time is now. Time is always going to keep moving. It's whether we choose to listen to it or not, or watch it, or whatever we do with our time. The big thing is, with the time being now, it's like we forget to live in the now, and we focus so much on the past that we allow ourselves no escape, saying, this is me, right? Now, like, this is what you make it. This right now is the life that you've pushed for, the life that you spend every day, every minute, every hour, every second doing what you're doing to get yourself where you need to be.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, like, you'll never suspect where you're going to be in a year. A year you just moved down to Arizona, a year I just was going to school. It's like, it's crazy to think, like, a year today, we're here. We're in a studio filming a podcast. It's like, dude, you never know where time's going to lead you.
And can we just pause for a second? Why don't we appreciate the time that we have here at Studio City Sound? Grammy winner Tom Weir kindly lend us Studio A. This fabulous room. It's got like some secret hidden reverb in the ceiling. It's like, what's up? Make it what you make it.
I feel like in your own time, you got to make it what you make it. And everybody has their own definition of success too, that they want to get to in life. And that really takes time on anybody's hands to get there. I feel like you really have to stay motivated and passionate in what you do, but sometimes your passion changes over time. And that's okay. Sometimes you're meant for different things. Sometimes you're meant to try new stuff and gain new experiences, learn new things from other people. And I feel like you really have a set path and goal from the universe that they just lay out.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you're following it, building up stamina, going on about your life, opening doors, walking through them. And those are the doors that you're meant to walk through and you don't even know it. Like when we came out here, I couldn't find a job for months, got that banana drip one from you, and it was all right, it wasn't the best. And then
That was a banana trip.
banana trip. I remember I got a text on Indeed though from this bowling alley, and I was like, bowling, I'm not gonna work at a bowling alley. And then I was like, a week later, you know what? Like I might as well give it a shot. Like I'm desperate. Go, nail the interview. People love me. Go in my first day, fell in love with the job. Feel like I met the people that I was supposed to meet, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I feel like that's another set thing in time. Like I had another job that I thought I'd be there for 5 years. Next thing you know, I'm out in another state. And it's something you really take for granted because you have to really just accept that you're there in that moment and believe that you're going to be somewhere else another day. But right now you're there and you got to live through it.
Like I said before, time is now. Time is ticking. And it's up to us to decide whether we are going to sit here and pick our noses or are we going to get up and go pick roses. Because with every rose we pick, we feel it in our hands. The blood. It's a sacrifice you're willing to take. Are you willing to grab life like a rose and hold on to it? Are you going to watch the blood from your own hand slowly go down your arm as you're living in the now, doing what you should be doing, feeling every experience as if it were pain? Happiness is pain because happiness ends. You're not going to stay happy no matter what you do or how hard you try. You can't stay happy. Just like you can't stay mad or sad.
It's going to take a while to get to a point where you can finally just rest. And that's a moment in time that, maybe you won't know what to do in those moments, but I feel like it's always good to just make connections throughout time and always meet people, always make friends because, you're not going to know them forever. And it's important to make relationships last.
The thing about that, though, that could be seen as time being wasted. Because if that person is a negative weight on yourself, why take time out of your life to go and hang out with them? Set yourself back. If you hop on the grind and realize life is short, are you okay with who you are right now? Seriously, think about it in a way that like the world could end tomorrow. Are you satisfied? Can you look at yourself in the mirror right now and say, I love myself. I love myself more than anybody in this entire planet. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to get myself off this planet and in my world. How much am I willing to sacrifice? Are you able to tell yourself that me as a human right now, I'm okay, I'm satisfied? Are you able to do that?
To answer that question, I would say I'm satisfied with myself and the body I've been given to live this mortal life. But in a way, I'm not satisfied at the position I'm in. And
so are you okay dying with who you are right now?
No, I'm not.
So why are you taking time out of your day to go please other people, please your fucking self? I need to fucking lock in, realize that the time is now. Get my shit together, figure myself out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't want to see my friends drown. I want them to fucking stay afloat too, so I pray that everything works out for them, like my best friend of 10 years. I'm like, fuck, all right, whatever. He's with my ex. Shit's crazy, right? I'm like, oh, cool, whatever. I move away, you get with her. Cool. Fine by me. I don't care. I start living my life, but then it's like him being all weird about it. I'm like, you know what? Better off not friends. Cut the dead weight.
The thing you have to look forward to really is time's going to go by. Mm-hmm. No matter what, time's going to go by. One day, they could break up. One day, they could get married. But no matter what, that's their story. And yours is your own.
Mm-hmm. What I would like to say to that is everybody's got to find their happiness. But like I said before, happiness doesn't last unless you make it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you willing to do right now to make it?
See the world differently.
What do you think you could do better?
I feel like I could walk with a smile on my face more, ask people how they're doing, catch up with friends. I called my friend the other day, and we were talking for a good like hour, and it felt good, you know. And it felt weird because he has all these stories that, you know, at a time me and him were both fulfilling, me and him were doing together, and it's like now I'm away, I'm in a different state.
Yeah.
But no matter what, time's gonna move by. It's just it depends on how you make it. If you keep those connections.
And I think a big thing too about connections is not only can we make them, but we're also afraid of them. I think we as humans are afraid to say hello to a stranger that we don't know because we're afraid to let people in, because we don't want people to see us in a way. You know, we want to be undiscovered. Keep the people close, don't talk to anybody. But you're not going to make a genuine connection unless you go out of your way for someone. Like, if you weren't willing to introduce yourself and produce yourselves, you're never going to make it in the world. Because all you can have is connections.
And I feel like you can't be embarrassed to give out your name or show what you want to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like there was this one girl at the studio, she's I can tell she's a little embarrassed to show like her work and what she's sang on, but that's how you grow. You get feedback, you know? And over time you become better at receiving feedback and how you take it in.
And it's really how you talk to people. Like how much you produce into yourself to have the self-esteem to talk and express yourself. Be out there, outgoing, talking to whoever is near you.
Yeah.
But like on a good level. Not that level that's scary. Like elevators. Something about elevators. It's
something
awkward.
about elevators and weird encounters, man. Like I can't do it. But you know what? I do always make sure that if I do see somebody who's about to get on the elevator and they're far away, always hold that door, man. Always hold that door. Because you never know how much that can mean.
I hate when people don't do that. It's happened so many times, bro.
I've been trying to be the change. Somebody this morning, I was about to get on the elevator. Dude started, I was like, this motherfucker, I'm not even going to try.
Open door.
Nah, close the door.
Close the door.
That's what he's doing.
Elevators. Like I said, they're a waste of time. You know how many seconds it takes for an elevator to go up the stairs?
Same amount of time you'd walk up the stairs.
Yep.
Maybe even longer.
Maybe even longer. You could be quicker. If you're running up the stairs, you'll beat the elevator. You'll beat it good. You're like the Flash when it comes to elevators.
Yeah, and I feel like over time, these mechanics are really taking over the world, you know? Remember Mark Brisbane and his AI talk?
What do you think? They're going to have like AI elevators?
I did see recently that they did AI robot fights. It's crazy. They're like legit fighting like that one movie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, Real Steel.
Yeah, that's
with Hugh Jackman.
Yep.
That's a good one. Definitely one of his like good heartfelt films.
I feel like that's another thing too with like time. Like you look at these actors and like they're like 30, right? And they have like not even 30, like they have all of these projects that you wouldn't even think that they were in. Think about the time like it took to like film those. You know what I'm saying? And it's just you don't even notice that they're doing that with their time.
You don't. It's like, think about it this way. The next generation will know a bigger name. Because this generation, this is your startup. This is, let me just do these movies for shits and giggles, laughs, gags, doing whatever I'm doing, right? And then it becomes something more. You start doing stuff that kids see, that parents see, that everybody sees. And then you become a known actor. Like, it's always the generation after, I feel like, because the generation after goes back and watches stuff that you're in because they liked you in this really good movie.
Yeah. That
And
finally hit.
yeah, that one movie that hit good, that you played such a phenomenal actor that it felt like a version of you.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like every time I saw that version of you on that movie, that's how I see you in real life. The one that struck me.
That's a good way to put it. And then from there, it just shows personality.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, you know, like over time, I feel like that's a goal that I have, is to become an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to make that happen, but it's all about building connections.
I think it's really more about divine timing.
When
You
is
were
it gonna
really
be my
young,
time?
huh?
When is it going to be my time?
Think about it this way. You were how old when you did that commercial?
Probably 6th grade,
6th grade?
like 12.
Yeah. 6th grade, I feel like, is a good introduction. After elementary school, you kind of go in with this like chill vibe, like, hey, I'm on a commercial. Like, hey, what up? You know, like, this is who I want to be, you know, kind of hyped up about it. And now it's just like, you're here, you have the ability to go out and do it. And I think that stuck with you because you wouldn't have said anything if that never happened.
Yeah.
Who knows? You could just be like, oh, I love audio. Audio's my shit, dude. What up? But now it's like, I want to be an actor. I did it at this time.
I feel like with the audio thing, like that's like the gateway to make connections. That's what I looked at it always as, is like, I'm decent at it. You know, I have a good ear for things. It's like, pursue it until I can branch off and make a bigger version of myself.
Right. And it's crazy to like think about what people actually do with their time. Some people take time and throw trash on the ground. It's like it would have taken you 2 seconds more to walk over to the trash can. It's that easy.
Where there's none here.
Right. Yeah, hold on to your trash then. Put it in your back pocket. I always do.
Yeah.
And I pull it out when I get home and I'm like, oh shit, forgot about this.
Or see trash can finally.
All right. Or when you see it.
Dude, I had a chocolate croissant this morning. Oh my god, they're so good. Oh my god, guess what?
From where?
California Dinner. Dude, guess what though? I got another ticket. It's 4 tickets in 3 months.
You might just have to make that sacrifice and get that parking ticket, bro.
Well, if you think about it, 2 parking tickets a month is cheaper than a parking spot.
Really? That's like $70 or $90, isn't it? No, it's $75.
It's $140. What parking spot's $170?
But like, that's
Think about it, bro.
But like, are you willing to take the extra time to work your ass off at work to get that extra little money to pay for a parking spot? Though, like,
well, I mean, just think about it though. It's cheaper.
But like, what if your shit gets towed?
It wouldn't if I'm paying off my tickets.
But what if it's not twice a month? What if sometimes it's more?
It wouldn't be. It'd only be twice because that's when you miss the street sweeping and they only come every other week.
But like, what if you accidentally park on a spot you didn't know you could park on?
I wouldn't do that, bro. Nah, just think about it, bro. I've spent $70 on each ticket, pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what, $140? Okay, I'm good for the next 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but then you worry about taking your car because then you worry about not finding a spot. So like having a parking garage.
Well, nah, if you come home at 3 a.m, bro, usually there's spots. People are leaving for work.
But then don't you have to like park a ways down from the apartment?
No, I've always gotten pretty close actually, for some reason. Because you know what? Manifestation. Right when I am about to clock out, bro, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to envision a parking spot. I'm going to get this parking spot. No matter what, I see it right there in front of the house. Mm-hmm. And then boom, always a parking spot there. Pretty sure it's the same guy leaving. We like be trading out and shit. So maybe we got a good system going. Who knows? Over time, you just develop those.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, you just develop those. Whatever.
It's all about timing. Just think about it. You leave.
Timing's a crazy thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You never know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna run into. I remember this one time, I was just chilling there talking with a bunch of like group of kids, right? So one dude comes up to me, he's like, "This is where the cool kids are hanging," and I'm like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And then I'm like, "Damn, now we're here."
Right here.
Did you get that reference?
Dude. You me? Is this where the cool kids hang out? Dude, that was cheap. That had like no effort.
I remember seeing you though. I was like, "Bro, please let me be in this fool's class." And then you told me, I was like,
I stood up on the wrong time. But even to think about that, like the fact that we both got called to start sooner and I wanted to start later.
"You got those headphones too?"
No.
Really?
No, I started when I said I would start, but like I wanted to push it back more. Be like start at a later date. But they told me I couldn't, so I was like, all right, screw it. I'll just do what I'm gonna do. That was 7/18. So but like to think that like we weren't even gonna be in the same class unless you moved up, right?
Yeah, because I remember he called me one day and he was like, "Hey, would you like to start like a cycle early? It's like a month early basically, and I'll give you a free pair of headphones if you do too." And I was like, "Oh no, it's okay. Like, I wanted to give myself a little summer, but if you want, I think Daniel would, one of my friends." And then he was like, "All right, cool." And then boom, bada bing. I'm chilling with my friend now, and he's like, "Bro, think about it. What else are you doing? Just go." And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I probably should." And I called him back, and he was like, "All right, cool. You start a month early." I was like, "Bet." Maybe it was like a little calling though, like a answer the phone call situation.
It was definitely an answer the calling, because like you got the call. I'm sure they did, but they didn't answer. You picked up. God said, "He shall pick up thou phone, and he shall thou answer." And you answer. It's destiny calling. It's your divine timing. Because the amount of times you get a call in a day, it's never about what you're going to be doing. It's about what you are doing right now. My mom calls. She's like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going? Are you doing okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm chilling, doing me." My dad calls, "Hey, buddy, what's up? What you doing?" It's always what you're doing, not what are you going to be doing. Because people want to know what's going on right now. And I think the more we talk about what we're going to become, the less likely we will become that. People shouldn't know our plans. Our plans are our plans. We should know them. We should do them. Hop on that real track goes, okay.
In a way, though, I feel like you want people to know your plan because you want to put it out there of what you're trying to do. You can't be shy about it.
But like, the thing is, why do people need to know? Why is it so important that this person knows what exactly I'm doing? Knows
Well,
my
it's
plan.
the same thing like goes to show if you want to act in a movie, like you want people to know about that movie so you can like make it popular and then be in more movies.
But think about it in a character standpoint. You're the character playing the part, right? Everybody sees you, but they don't recognize you. And you're left questioning, why does it matter what these people think? Why does it matter how they see me? Shouldn't I just walk my path, do my thing, show no emotion, show no source of what my plan is? The more I tell my plan, the more people are like, "Oh yeah, I'll see you," but it could take longer. There's forks in the road. There's shit you got to go through. It's fucking not easy. So it's best people don't know your plans so they don't keep coming back and telling you, "Hey, did you get there yet? Hey, how's this going?" Like, shit, okay, I'm working on it because that builds stress. I feel like every time my mom calls me and says like, "Hey, what's your plan?" I'm like, shit, I don't know, dude. Like, by you asking what is your plan, it stressed me out. It makes me feel like, fuck, do I have one? Where's the map? I don't know. It's the map is what you make it, bro.
I feel like life is like that Minecraft map. You only see how far you go.
And that's how it is on like every road you drive. You find landmarks, spots that remind you
remember them.
where you are.
I feel like I have a map going built in my head of like the entire place we've been in Los Angeles, and like some of it's undiscovered.
Mhm. We gotta
It's like
discover the
GTA, bro.
undiscovered.
It's like GTA story mode in mystery mark.
Oh yeah, I love GTA. This shit is so fun. I used to play that shit all the time. I'd waste so much time on GTA, bro. You ever remember being a kid and you had something super fun planned later in the day, but you woke up early and you're like, I I want to like go back to sleep and try to like sleep this time off because you want to be there. So then you're playing video games. You're like, okay, playing video games. I'll play for like an hour, and then when the hour's up and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm bored of video games. I'll go watch like a TV show for like 30 minutes and be like, okay, that's one episode. That gives me 30 minutes extra time to be closer to going to that fun thing. Like, remember that?
Honestly, not, bro. I feel like for me, like it was just like the events like happened, bro. I feel like that, like I slightly remember, but like I don't know, like I wouldn't try to spare the time, you know. I feel like I did play a lot of video games when I was younger, though.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's how I would make time pass by a lot. Or Naruto. What did you do? What did you watch mainly during quarantine? I watched Naruto.
During quarantine, I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege.
Really?
Dude, I was coded. I'm talking like 15 kills a game, bro.
No way.
Yeah, like my ranking is really high on it right now. But like my friends like, dude, you're so trash. I'm like, dude, I used to play hella, now I don't. And I was just like, fuck that game, bro. There's so much sweats in there and shit.
Dude, nah, I remember I used to play Siege back in the day, and then my PC just wouldn't fucking let me play it. There's a lot of games like that I couldn't play the same on my PC, like GTA.
Did you ever play Fortnite?
Did I ever play Fortnite? Bro, I have Dark Knight. Of course I played Fortnite. I haven't played since season 1. Okay.
I've been playing since season 1, but I don't have skins like that. Exactly. I do have some crazy fucking skins though.
You know, I had the Candy Axe OG and the Nutcracker.
Hell yeah.
I used to crack people.
Bro. I bought the OG elf skin because when I first got on, I was watching Laser Beam, fucking, what's his name? He has Epic or whatever. YouTubers that were like big time streamers.
I'm not too sure about an Epic. I used to watch C-Day and like Fearless a lot.
Oh yeah.
Or like Knows Noah. That's a throwback. You remember Knows Noah? What?
Maybe if I saw a clip, bro.
Dude, shout out Enrique, bro. He put me on with Knows Noah. That's another thing too, bro. What is that?
Bro's got Carl's Jr.
What is that?
Dude, I was Loki and Jones. Taking a quick break of Carl's Jr. break.
What is that?
You can keep us rolling. We'll just eat on camera.
What'd you? Yeah.
Sound like because it keeps blasting out our power.
Oh, like flag.
Thank you.
It's the check the one. It's the one in line.
The connection in it.
Yeah.
You look what CT, the TV.
Yeah.
It's down.
It's this one.
And the thing about chicken sandwiches, you'll eat them,
and that shit just makes you mad horny.
Talking like I'm Dub.
What is this?
Another one.
What? Bro, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Did y'all see there's a lettuce disease going around with Taco Bell? Crazy on that. I know.
Some good stuff.
It's still hot.
It is, dude. Shout out Carl's Jr.
It is. Did you see? I saw like Arby's. I saw this Twitter thing where it was like Arby's bought like some restaurant or like some chain for like $2 billion. And then somebody commented, where the fuck Arby's get $2 billion from?
Right. Arby's isn't rich.
Who's putting them in business, bro? They really made a lot from that roast beef sandwich thing. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
People were buying like 10 at a time.
They're like, meat is liquid. This or the McChicken at McDonald's.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy where?
McDonald's.
So McDonald's is better. I agree.
It's just still fire.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen, you know what Dub is?
Dub
You know what DDG is?
for
What? The little kid? Dub's like his dad or whatever. And he does like food reviews. He'll be like, before he eats them, he'll say the most wildest thing ever. He's like, and the thing about a chicken sandwich, it'll just grow a hair on your pussy and make you want to eat that shit raw. Like, he just says like the most wildest stuff.
That is pretty wild.
That's not like a real thing that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he does, I don't know, but that's just like an example. Like one thing he was like, when I be eating corn, man, it make me not want to look at my shit for the next 3 weeks. Just because, like, I don't want to see no corn. It freaks me out in my shit. All right, so let me ask you something now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to value most of your time doing? What do you want to value most of your time doing?
One more time.
What do you want to value most of your time doing?
Ultimately, becoming a better version of myself.
All right, maybe you were going to say that. Which is why I have a counter argument. What is a better version of yourself? Define it.
A better version of myself.
Listen.
I've talked to him. He himself is already thriving on his own. He's got a full-time job doing what he's doing, and that's photography, videography, doing all that stuff. Working at a studio, bro. He has it all right now. I'm just watching him.
Envisioning.
Praying that become me in some way.
I remember one time I had deja vu where I was in my car and I was just pumped up and I was like, yeah, like I'm at where I want to be in life. I got a good job. I'm going to be out of high school. Like, it's going great. You know, I know what I want to do. I got a plan. And now it's like, I barely get deja vu. But over time, I feel like that's just because I'm not who I want to become, but I'm on the path to becoming that person. And like you said, it's just a matter of watching over and seeing what they're doing and living that life, imagining them living that life. Because eventually it will be you, but it takes time.
And how I see it is with time, we start young, right? We're one person. Nothing has happened since we were born, right? We're born in this world, we start doing things. Say I go right instead of going left.
Changes everything.
It splits. Because I could have went left, but I went right. So now another version of me steps out and goes that way. Now think about it this way. 2 versions of me are heading one direction. There's another break in the road, right? Well, I go left this time. The other version of me goes right. Again, right? And then I'm creating another timeline. And it's just continuous. It's never going to stop. There's going to be multiple versions of you. And it's up to you to decide which version you are going to be. Just like all your other versions. I mean, it's like multi-planets, you know? Multiple different planets with multiple different versions of you, and how much your life can change and how much it can change in the amount of time that becomes what it is now. So right now matters most.
Right now.
Right now. And what you do with your time now. Are you going to sit here and look at a clock on your wrist and pretend that time is not moving?
Or are you going to really grab it by the balls and go live in the moment?
Yes. Or are you going to turn the dials yourself and live in the moment?
Okay. Shit, you kind of popped off with that one. I can't lie. All right.
So, why do you think we named our podcast Nothing Good Happens After 2 a.m.?
Well, I think for one, us growing up in our lives, throughout us not knowing each other, when we first met, one of the first talks, How I Met Your Mother. Good show. Great show. Always watched it with my family.
It's legend, wait for it, awesome.
Nah.
Legend awesome.
No, but it's a good show, and there's always a one saying in New York, at least, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. And I feel like ever since I heard that, I've lived that quota. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Once it's 2 a.m., I gotta be in bed or else something bad is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, just chilling, clicks.
How is that nothing good
Happens after 2 a.m.
We can roll that clip right now. Welcome back, guys. This is after dark, after 2 a.m. type shit.
That is about 2 a.m. It's like,
This is the after the bar drinking 2 a.m. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Dude, that was the key. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. podcast, bro.
yo, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. podcast.
Channeling the energy here. Hold on. 2 a.m. The AC just shut off. And I said that. That was crazy. Okay. 2 a.m. It's quiet.
It's never quiet in LA.
I just mean in a way at 2 a.m. it's quiet. The world's asleep, supposedly, right? You'll notice the world's asleep, but you'll also notice that there are sounds that you still hear. But they become sounds that you become familiar with. You used to hearing. I used to not be able to stand a car alarm. Now I just casually hear it going off. I'm like, oh, just another car alarm. I'm becoming familiar with the sounds that
Or that
are my silenceness.
that beep in the freaking hallway. Even Harley.
I don't even hear it now. He doesn't even hear it now. He doesn't. He's chill. I'm like,
You don't even freak out now.
mm-hmm.
It's just like, another day here.
Yeah. It's another day in the life.
What do you think Harley would sound like if he was a human?
Hey, what's up, man? I've talked about it, bro. I think he has a deep fucking What?
Hey, what's up, bro?
That's a good one.
How you doing, man?
Hey, buddy. It's me.
What does that one guy say? He's like, he cuts the dessert or whatever.
Huh?
It's like, I don't know what he says. Oh, he goes, super wow. Super wow. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Super wow.
Super wow.
No, super wow. Super wow.
Sometimes I think it'd be like a super high pitch too. Like, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? No,
I don't know. Harley's a cutie pie.
I don't know what King would sound like, bro.
Harley's probably pissed.
Yeah, facts, bro.
I have him on such a weird schedule because I've been waking up hella late. I need to get back into waking up early because my days are almost done.
Here?
Yeah, by the time I get up, getting up at 12 and you start getting ready, it's 3. By the time you're actually wanting to get out the door, it's damn near 4. by the time you're actually getting where you need to be, it's like fucking 5. It's like, God, fuck.
Bro, do you want to get California donuts later?
Probably could.
They just re-upped their donuts. That was beautiful, though.
Yeah.
That really was.
What?
What you just said?
What'd I say?
I forgot, but it was really good. It clicked in my head. Hold on. You got to remember. Oh, you were saying how you wake up at 4 and then that's when you start your day. Dude, I feel that on such a heavy level. I feel like when I'm not like scheduled to do something, it's a day off and like I got to do laundry. Dude, I was supposed to wash my freaking bed sheets today. I didn't even do it. I've been having to wash my bed sheets for like a week now. And I wake up, it's like 12. I'll go take a dump. I'll go back to bed because I like Fonzo's not up. What am I going to do? Just shadow box? Like sometimes I do. I can't lie. But like, it's hard because I'm not at home, you know? It's harder to access. Like I got to go downstairs outside the laundry like room and just open the door and then jump rope. Like it's such a hassle instead of just going in my hallway and doing it. Like that sounds so privileged, but like, bro, I don't know. It's like now I barely get up at like 4 and it's annoying, bro. Like I feel so like unmotivated. I feel like I'm gaining weight. And it's not me, bro. I used to be on a routine. I used to be going to the gym every day. Freaking now it's like
I was just telling that to my mom this morning. I'm like, dude, I ain't hit the gym. She's like, okay, you're fine. I'm like, I'm not fine, bro. I want man boobs. I want some nice pecs. I want to look at myself like,
yeah, exactly, bro.
come at me, bitch. I'm the Hulk. You know, like, come on, bro.
I can see it, bro. You got the head shape for it.
Yeah, my head's big. My body's small. I need to fucking buff up a little bit.
We gotta hit the gym, bro.
I'm like a tenderloin right now, bro.
Once I get a membership, bro, it's over.
It's over. Better
We're
watch
gonna hit the
out.
sauna too. We gonna read.
We can go to EOS right now. I got a membership that allows a guest.
Really? Let's go.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, after the podcast. That's it.
I'm good. I gotta wake up tomorrow because it's my test.
You got it.
Thank you. You think I'm ready?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Really? All we gotta do is just come up with some good stuff, some decent stuff.
Listen, you shall.
I feel like closing statement is you really have to learn to appreciate time and the time that you're given in this world because you never know where you're going to be at in a week or a month or a year or 2 years or 5. You know, like it's never going to be a time where I just go to the grocery store with my mom and I don't even remember the last time that we went together. And it's like you don't remember those things the last time you hang out with somebody and it's all that is just you're taking it for granted and you're not really appreciating it. And I feel like after being grown, it's like that's one thing that I'm going to consider a lot more in my life is to really appreciate the time that I'm given with people, with friends, with family that I have around me. And I'm really going to try better about that.
Because they are deserving of your time just as much as you are deserving of theirs. Because our interactions aren't just interactions, they're connections that we've made with someone over a brief moment, over a moment that we've allowed ourselves to become so aware that we realize that somebody else is real. The second that we realize that this person has a life that's far deeper than my own. And I think we as humans hold on to a part of that because we realize that we mean something to this somebody. This somebody cares about us in a way that they reach out whenever they just reach out. And it's important to have those, but then it's also important to realize that your life is important too. You still have time and it should be used. It shouldn't be wasted. Know who to spend your time with because some will pull you down and tear you apart, but some will praise you and wish you the best. Leave with no harm. Try to fish that out of people when you meet them because they may act all innocent. They may act behind a smile, but a smile can be vicious.
I remember there's one girl at my work. Her name was Caitlin. literally like an older sister to me. She looked like my mom when she was younger. It freaks me out. And we got like so close. We'd always talk every day. Sometimes we get mad at each other, sometimes, but we'd always make up. And like, I remember one of the last times I saw her, she told me, because I was like, you know what, like, I'll be back, like, I'll visit, and maybe work a few days, like, just while I'm visiting, because, my family's here.
Mm.
And then she told me, and she literally was like, it seemed like she was about to cry. She was like, as much as I love you, Alec, I'm sorry, but I don't want to ever see you again. And I was like, what? And it kind of like hurt me. And she was like, you have all of these goals and these ambitions that I hear you talk about. And if you come back here, it's a step back. And yeah, I want you to just go chase that. And I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. But it's like, it was just a time period in my life being 18, 17, 18, and working that job.
Yeah.
Making the best pizzas ever for people and getting flirted with by old ladies. Probably never do that again.
Yeah, that was me at Cracker Barrel, bro. I was a hoot and a holler. Bitch. They weren't even bitches, bro. They were old ladies and like, oh, we just love you, sweetheart. We just love.
Oh my God, and
We're
these
gonna tell
fucking
your manager,
managers, bro. I used to get this $10 from like this, like one couple all the time, and like sometimes they'd be thinking like this is kind of fishy, and they had like crazy parties that I probably can't even talk about. And it's kind of they had the Key Club. The Key Club is wild. Wearing pineapples on their shirts, upside down ones. Oh,
We don't talk about upside down pineapples.
oh.
We don't talk about those. There was this one dude that would come in and like always tip hella whenever he got a girl. He was just that's how he was. And he was disappointed that I was a server.
Why?
So he tipped me less than what he would normally tip them.
What? How much?
They normally got like 40, sometimes 50. I got like $20.
Well, I mean, it's still $20.
Yeah. Just something. I was like, fuck. $50 would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'd have been.
Why did he do that? Maybe his date didn't go well.
No, the wife's sitting right there.
Oh. Dang, that sucks.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit that happened when I was a server.
Maybe his wife was low-key into you. He was mad.
That's a different story. But I think that was a time that was in my past and brought me a step closer to being here.
Yeah.
Maybe. Divine timing, right?
Divine
I
timing.
took that side quest, bro. I had to. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, probably.
This was
Nothing Good,
Happens After,
2 a.m.
where we talk about
Divine timing.
the real conversations in life that really drive us to our graves. The conversations that we allow ourselves. This is the only thing saving me. This is Superman swooping in and saving the day. That's all it is. You be your own hero here at 2 a.m. So be the best hero you can be.
And with that being said, have a good night.
Stay safe and stay awake. Just kidding, get some sleep. This podcast here was filmed in Studio City Sound. You can book now at studiocitysound.com. There you'll find the number. There you'll find all the work we've done here at Studio City Sound. And here's my podcast included. Thank you. I hope you like it. Stay tuned for more content because we'll be posting here at Nothing Good Happens After 2 a.m. and Instagram page, Nothing Good Happens After 2 a.m. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Blew it.
Okay?
The stutter?
The stutter.
It blew it.
What was that?
No, I'm just kidding.
This stutter. This is good for comical takes. But yeah, we should be good.
Oh my God, you get this.
I first met you, you were just defending